Hi, Megan Denver with Hudson Valley Bee Supply. We want to shoot this video because of COVID-19. We're not able to spend the time usually that we do with you on the night of nuke night. So just to give you some of our tips and tricks and what we think works for installing nukes. As beekeepers, there's always 100 ways to do everything, so this is just kind of our preferred way. So the reason you're going to pick them up at night is because the foragers are out during the day. As you can see, this hive is foraging right now. And we want to make sure at night the bees will all come back, and then we'll close them up and you'll take them home. So the most important thing when you take them home is that they get lots of cool air. These bees can overheat. They start to panic a little bit when they don't have an exit, which is what this is. This is a plug that's going to go in the front of this one. And we want to make sure they have the most cool air on the way home. So either you got spring nukes or you got overwintered nukes. Same thing, 5 frames, they're both going to go in here. When you get home at night, what you're going to do is take either one of these and you're going to set it, I'm going to use this one because it doesn't have bees in it, right on top of your hive. And then you're going to open this little door right here on this one, and I'll show you what that looks like. Allowing the bees to, they might just pour out a little bit, not too bad, and you're going to want to wear your veil when you do this, but no smoke. So in the morning, while you're having your cup of coffee, they're going to be out orienting to this hive, this setup, your house, your neighborhood. And then you're going to come back and install them a little bit later. With this hive, this other hive, the spring hive, it's just a little plastic, like a plug, and you'll just pry that off with your hive tool. Again, you'll place it on top of your hive, let them as soon as you get home, they'll stop that panicking, that overheating, and leave them there till the morning. And then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so let's install this nuke into this box. So I'm going to make room for 5 frames, because that's what I have in this box. If you've got some drawn comb, that's great. If you've got foundation like this, that's cool too. So we're going to treat it like a regular hive, because it is a regular hive, it's just small. And so we're going to use smoke, and we're going to use our veils. And the most important thing, so let's say we just took this off and we set it on the ground, because that's what we did last night, was set it on here and take that plug out. Now we're just going to do an inspection. We're going to look for the queen, but we're not going to be like obsessed with looking for the queen. We're just going to install this nuke. Let's open it up a little bit, see what we got here. Oh, pretty bees. Okay, a little bit of smoke, just like you would a normal colony. And the most important thing about this install is you want the frames in the same orientation and the same order. So let's see what we got here. So this is a nice frame of honey. So we know that they have a nice surplus of honey here. We're just going to take a quick look for the queen. Probably not on an outside frame, but that looks good. So that's going to be our first frame. And the second frame here. Again, just taking a quick cruise for the queen, maybe looking for eggs. We check all these colonies before you get them, so we know that they're queen right. So if she stops laying for any reason, you don't see new eggs the next couple days, we say just give them a little while. You know, they've been on the road, try not to freak out, and just see if she'll start laying on her own in the next little while. Again, just checking. This is looking good. You know, if you want, you could scrape off this burr comb here. It's a bit unsightly, or you could just leave it. Okay. Not spending a lot of time, just taking a quick look. Looking good. They're nice quiet bees, so that's nice. Here's some young bees I see on here. Some emerging brood, that's nice. Baby bees, always love a few baby bees. In this last frame, let's have a peek. Let's see. Nope, I don't see her, but I know she's there, so I'm not going to worry about it this round, because really my goal is just to get these bees, in here and set. And then we can come back on our next visit and try to find that queen. So let's just put those back in here. Like that. Close it up. The last thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to look in this box here to see if the queen's in here. Just a quick look here. I can shake those bees in here. The truth is, I'm actually going to put these back in there, so I'm not going to shake these bees in here. Sorry, we're doing a little bit of a cheat here. These bees are not going to live in here, unfortunately, because it's a beautiful box, right? And the last thing I want to show you is there's a feeder here. This feeder, don't install. It's just a snack for the road. You might or might not have this. I wouldn't worry about it if you don't. It means they had a frame of honey, and these guys actually don't need this because they do have a frame of honey. I think that's it. I would say enjoy the process. It goes really quick. Come back, open up the brood nest, which means taking one of these frames, drawn comb or foundation, pushing it open like this, and installing it, because we want them to open up where she's going to lay. We don't want them to swarm, so that's pretty important, opening up the brood nest. And what else? Oh, you can use this as a swarm trap. 16 feet up, facing south, and it already smells like a colony. I put some frames in, makes a good swarm trap, and we don't need it back. I think that's it. So thanks very much. We wish you a great beekeeping year, and we're here to help, even with COVID and social distancing. We really appreciate your support. Okay, see you soon.